Hello everybody and welcome to Chase Race number 4 of the season here at Washington, D.C. here for our 4th Chase Race of the season. We are getting ready as we're getting closer to the halfway point of the championship battle, and we have a handful of races left to go to the season until we crown ourselves our champions. So let's get down to your starting lineup here at D.C. On the pole, we have Joshua Sicoli. Next to him, Ace Rogers. Third, Jessica Shelton. Fourth, Ryan Acosta. 5th, Zachary Fitzwater. 6th, Johnny Gardner. 17th, Qualls. 8th, Dylan Thoreau. 9th, Patrick Smith. Leading the top 10, Emmanuel Harnett. The rest are starting lineup. Emma Ross, she jumped up to second in points from points leader Ramian Fisher. We'll talk about the points in just a minute. Which, ironic enough, there's the 22. Started on the inside line. It'll be a good time to see for Fisher. But as far as the other chasers is concerned, we'll find out shortly. On the final row, we have Jonathan Wong and Cody Wallace. Our thing here and take you to the non-camera angle where we have it set up as usual. And give me a second while I close one tab real quickly here because I don't know why it's on, but it'll be annoying as hell. Anyways, looking through the points, Ramian Fisher has a 4-point lead over Ember Ross, and then 2 behind Ember Ross is Nathan Stapleton. Both of those drivers really got some points gained. Johnny Gardner's a point behind Nathan Stapleton, as we're about ready to get the command right now.
Drivers, start your engine!
And there's the command. 2 points behind Gardner is William Flickinger, who won that race at Pocono. That was a big win for William Flickinger. Now all 3 cars for that team have won a race, so that is a very big deal for the Flickinger Racing group there. That is monumental. First season in the Xfinity Series, and all 3 of their drivers have at least won 1 race. Zach Flickinger won 2 races this season in the early portion. Jonathan Wong won at Indianapolis, and now we have William Flickinger winning at Pocono. And then behind William Flickinger, other notables that are there, they include Zachary Fitzwater, R.J. Bishop, Cole Deaver, Patrick Smith, Ace Rogers, and yeah, that's history. Here we go. Green flag is out. We are underway for Chase Race number 4 at DC. Let's roll. And a great start by Joshua Sicoli. Now, this track has been in the NRSL for the last 3 seasons, I want to say. Debuted when it was in the T-Mobile Cup Series, and then it made its way into the NRSL Series. Keep in mind, the history T-Mobile Cup Series, the sign-ups for that will be soon, as well as the series in general, so don't be going away very soon, and we'll be very patient when that comes out. I want to say it will be about 5 weeks from now. As of the time of the day when it's uploaded, it should be around there. It should be 5 or 6 weeks. It should be around when the finale comes up for this and the Universal Orlando Cup Series. 4 wide for position. That is for number 5, and they settle back out. Jessica Shelton, she led lap number 1, and a big bonus point for Patrick Smith, the chaser. That's a big, big bonus point for the 12 team. Now remember, leading a lap as a chaser means you get 1 bonus point. You lead the most laps all together, not just of chasers, but all together throughout the race. You get an extra bonus point in this race, and if you get a win, you get 2 extra bonus points. 18 points is the max you can get. And these drivers know that every point is going to matter right now. How about some of the William Brock Motorsports cars? William Brock, Andres Baranowskis, 1-2 at the line. Emmanuel Harnett to the inside line. Only one that's missing, well, was John Collier pole sitter. He's slipping back, was actually toward the middle of the field, and Patrick Smith kind of brushed the wall a bit. We'll keep it together. Cody Lamas, who started dead last, he is immediately working his way up to the front. They are 4 wide again in the front of the field. And this is no surprise that DC will be able to race like this. A lot of 4 or 5 wide action if possible. A lot of 3, 4 wide, and possibly even 5. Look at this, the Lowe's cars. Both of them almost the inside. Yep, now they're battling. It's Almarego in that middle. Blue and black Lowe's. Or black and blue Lowe's, I should say. And then Cody Lamas in the blue and black Lowe's Chevrolet. He was going to get tongue twisted there. Wow, they were nearly 5 wide right there. throughout the pack. They're going to keep it together, though. They were 4 wide for a couple of the chasers. I've seen that's Ace Rogers, your outside pole sitter. He was in that mix right there. Zachary Fitzwater and others. There's Amber Ross. I think she's already wanted to go to the rear of the field. I don't blame her one bit. She's smart than obvious. And then Johnny Gardner just led a lap. That's a big deal for the chaser right there, the 7. He barely beat out R.J. Bishop by 3/100ths of a second. And now here comes Charles Sanford, Alexander Rowe, Cody Lamas, and another chaser working his way on the inside line. Here more cars scrape the wall. Trying to find who it was. I think it may have been Zach Flickinger. I could be wrong on that. Again, could be wrong. Stapleton already in the rear of the field. And here comes Cole Deaver working the inside line. Now, as long as the 22 does not lead a lap, this is good for pretty much anyone that is not battling that 22 car. Cole Deaver, he led that lap. That's a big bonus point right there for that 9 team. But look who's starting to come in that inside line. That's the points leader, Ramian Fisher. Oh, trouble, Kate Anderson, the 42 I seen go around. I think the caution's out. Yes, I'm hearing wrecking now. But this is a key battle coming to the line, side by side, and Fisher, oh my goodness, is going to lead a lap. That's a bonus point. And the caution is out for Emma Ross in the 18. Second in the points. Scott Roush, another chaser involved. Aaron Elskis involved. William Brock. There's Kate Anderson. That was the first car single round. Another chaser. Zach Flickinger involved. Another chaser. Nathan Stapleton. Carter Murray. That's second and third of the points. Both being involved in a wreck. And I think Patrick Smith is not... Oh, and Anderson ran the back of Flickinger. I don't know what that was about. And Anderson suffered more damage in that 42 car. Her return has not been quite good. And R.J. Bishop going to surrender third place to come on down pit road. Philip Parker also coming on down. Oh, and Zidell sideswiped the 27. And I don't know what the 20 was doing, but I think she got turned. I think the same can be said for Zidell. I don't know what happened, but I can only assume. More cars coming on down. That's Craig William Carter, Vital Morego, Cole Deaver, R.J. Bishop, Zachary Fitzwater. Bishop lead them down. Or lead them off pit road, I should say. There's Alexander Rowe, Jonathan Wong, Chandler Caudill, Charles Sanford, Kyle Matthews, William Carter exiting pit road, same for Stapleton. And the one that's getting the most service right now, Scott Roush in the 60. Cautions out for the first time today here at DC. Ramian Fisher leading them down. That's scary for second and third in points. And then they went outside that points lead battle. Cautions out. Let's take a look what happened. Welcome back here. As you can see, Scott Roush was way in the outside of the wall. He actually scraped the wall earlier, and I'm trying to figure out what happened. And I think, yeah, you just see it right there. They are just about 5 wide right there. You see where the 11, the 29, the 42 is. They're really making that happen. And the 42 is going to go into the 11. Just cuts in front of the 60. There they are getting involved right there. And then around they go. There's Baron Alskis, Brett Pritchard. They're getting involved. Patrick Smith is going to avoid that portion. Looked like they're going to keep it together. But then once the 42 I seen go around, that was it. The caution was going to wave. It was no surprise. There's Ember Ross. There's Zach Flickinger. There's William Brock. There's Scott Roush. Stapleton running into the 42. And oh, wow. Ember Ross, the Carter Murray team. Caught some air there and goes back on 4 wheels. Wow, she took a lick. But there you see the drivers getting involved in the William Brock Motorsports cars who were running well, very, very well for the beginning of the race. Now all of a sudden, that'll be it. So, caution's out. Let's take it back to the green. Before we go back to green, I totally forgot. This is what happened to Jessica Shelton and Justin Seidel. Keep an eye on that blue M&M's 55 of Seth Cole. And I don't know what's going to happen here. I think a lot of miscommunication right here when the caution came on out. Because some drivers were going to come down pit road. Some drivers did not want to come down pit road. Like you see Ace Rogers, Dylan Thoreau doing the 19 and the 6. Seth Cole was one to come on down. Shelton was not. And Seth Cole, because he was a little bit more ahead than the 20, they both slid down pit road where the entrance area is, and then they eventually spin out. So the NRSL seen what happened, gave a warning to both the 55 and the 20 not to do that again, and then they allowed the 55 to come down pit road, and I guess Shelton not to come down pit road. So if you keep an eye on the 20 here, as she's trying to get her car back around, trying to get back to the course without going down pit road, also causing a little bit of a stack up. That's why you're seeing a major separation on pit road with a bunch of drivers. Look at Alexander Rowe trying not to hit the 20 right there. She's actually having to steer so far to the right just to avoid that portion of going into pit road to not hit the pit wall. And I think the same was said for Justin Zeidel in the 21. Again, supposedly, I think. I could be wrong. I don't want to be too certain. See what happened to Zeidel here. Yep, the same thing happened with him and Alexander Ross. I say Ross, wow. Alexander Rowe. I'm sorry, I'm getting Emma Ross and Alexander Rowe mixed up. Wow, that's horrible. But I was also thinking of Alexander Ross for some reason. But there you see right there, both of those two drivers go around in the 21 and 35. And unbelievable there. So that is what happened. Caution's out. Take it back to the green. Folks, the green went back. I apologize. I missed it. Ace Rogers led a lap, and the same can be said for Jonathan Zorlin. Out of the race, we don't have anyone out, but we have two cars one lap down. That is Brett Pritchard in the 3 and Scott Roush in the 6. And if you also notice, Ramian Fisher is in the rear of the field. I guess coming out pit road, Scott Roush back down pit road is the 60 car. And Bishop is down pit road as well. Same with Pritchard. Well, Ramian Fisher, a problem on the discount tire it's a Dodge, well, discount tire Ford Mustang there. And that's not good for the 22 team. However, for car number 18, number Ross, that is a sigh of relief. However, the fact is there's no other chasers separating them two. That isn't a whole lot, but it's something, though. Better than nothing. Unless if another chaser or two gets involved in a wreck, which you never know what could happen. This could be a big deal for some. But the main thing that the 22 car wants to see, that many drivers don't want to see, is the yellow. And Pritchard kind of off the pace, but mainly because, he just got to the rear of the field. And these leaders, they are approaching them very, very slowly. Now, I don't think Pritchard is really going to be a big issue, because you can see that these guys are gaining actually a little bit of ground on it, but they ain't going to hold them up. The same can be said if they approach Ramian Fisher. If they approach William Brock, Kate Anderson, Andre Bernowskis, and Ember Ross, that's a whole different story. And you can see from Fitzwater back, they really lost the pack where Jeffrey Finguy is, probably because of one of the damage cards that was restarting there, but anyways, Connor Meyer leading them down. Dylan Thoreau trying to go underneath is the 6. Can't seem to do it. Now Pritchard is in the pack with these drivers. And Meyer trying to go to the inside of the 3, trying not to waste any time and put him another lap down. RJ Bishop 5 laps down. Scott Roush 4 laps down. Pritchard soon to be 2 laps down in that 3 car. Fisher needs that caution bad, though, because that caution does not come out. He's going to be put a lap down, and that is going to be a scary sign for this race. And, wow, they were 4 wide, where Walls, Kyle Keith, Jessica Shaw, and Rogers were in one car just seen. Really scraped the wall. That's Justin Zeidel. That's good news for pack number 2. Oh, wow, Zeidel really got the wall. And he just lost a ton of speed, and these drivers are all trying to get inside just to get around car number 21, and that's been the story of his season, literally. Now, between pack number 2 and pack number 1 is about near 2 seconds. Let's see when they cross the line. Yeah, they really gained some ground on 1, so I don't think that's too much of a worry, but And on the flip side, you never know what could happen throughout the rest of this race. And Pritchard has gotten bypassed, and now he's 2 laps down, which is not good for that 3 car. Keep in mind, he's not damaged. Is the Wrangler Dodge. He is not damaged off the pace. He's up to speed. You can clearly see. It's just, I think because of everything that happened, and he had to come down pit road, he is a lap down. There's RJ Bishop. That is a big blow for the 98 team. Problems for the One Main Financial Toyota there. Keep in mind, the 98-22 are not off the pace, but they are both catching these 4 slow cars. And Zach Flicker and Scott Roush once again back down pit road. More problems for the Rooster T4 Mustang. They gotta park him, seriously. He is just coming down pit road way too many times. Zorlin leads another lap, and Brett Pritchard doing it the hard way. Getting his lap back. That's the thing the 3 wants to see is a yellow, but not going to be the case. And pack number 2, look at this. Don't look now. They're coming. Take a look. They're just about there. And they are just about there. And now they're officially there. So now we got a bunch of drivers from that pack, both packs, are going to be bound for this win. I want to say it's to where 32nd, or actually no. Yeah, 32nd. And, yeah, 32nd place, Justin Zidell, who's barely in the pack, could be battling. Him and Patrick Smith, they got to work together in the draft to make sure they can get back into that pack. But Zidell really suffered big time for being in that first pack when they were separated. Literally nearly losing the pack. As we're on lap 30 of 57, the laps keep winding down. As you can see, Bishop, they are slowly approaching. William Flickinger, though, that's a big lap lead right there. Is the 96, another lap lead for that team there. And Ace Rogers starting to work on that inside line, trying to get a lap lead. That's going to be big for the 19 team as well. But however, this is mainly big for the 22 team of Ramey and Fishers. For a minute, I thought I seen Diego Yepes making an indication of coming down pit road. Now, don't forget the pit stops are on, and they will take pit stops, and if necessary, green flag pit stops, which could really change the outcome of this race. As I think I just seen the 60 coming off pit road yet again. Yes, indeed. Man, that car has just had continuous issues, and they are dead last right now. 8 laps down is the Chaser. His day going from bad to worse and coming back down pit road once again. I don't know why he's doing that. They need to park that car. Carl Samper also down pit road in the 01 car. And Dak Flickinger barely making the pit road indication. Amber Ross coming on down. William Brock. I think that's the sign of green flag pit stops are about ready to start. Either that or the damage cars are wanting to pit now and not wanting to deal with the lead lap cars. Like Zidell is going to barely hang with the pack. You can see he's going about 162, and they're going 162 as well. And Emmanuel Arnett just got the wall right there, so that's probably going to help car number 21 a bit. Make sure he's good to go in that pack. Anyway, coming down pit road. Oh, wow. Chandler Caudill nearly got turned by Alexander Rowe, and yep, we got some takers. Here we go. Green flag pit stops are underway. I'm trying to see. Ace Rogers I just seen come on down. That's the leader of the race. And leading at the line will be Cody Lamas. I'm trying to get the first car on pit road. There we go. Ace Rogers. William Flickinger, Ryan Acosta, Jessica Sheldon, Patrick Smith, Scott Roush one more time. Kyle Keith, Justin Zidell. And I think we got more takers. Yes, we do. Jeffrey Finguy, Joshua Osborne, James Qualls. Let's see who else is there. Oh, Zidell getting the Qualls bit there. Sokoli, Shear, Yepes, Meyer, Thoreau, Burton, Gardner, and Harnett are all down. Anyone else coming on down? Don't see anybody else yet. With the exception of that 60 team. Ace Rogers exiting pit road with the 24. A couple teammates right there. The only representative for SKM that's in the chase is that 19 car. Everyone else not in the chase. And he's now working to the inside. Wow, Myers wholly went in front of the 11 car for no reason. Oh, I thought I just heard a crash! Yes, it is! It's Seth Cole! And as the caution out, I am not sure the caution's out. Yes, the caution is out! Dylan Thoreau has blown the motor as well. Oh, and this is a big caution for a good number of drivers who were down pit road and caught a lap down. We got 16 cars on the lead lap, and one of those drivers is Ramian Fisher. Oh my goodness. Deaver was the leader at the line. Whatever they did that pit stop for that 22 team, it worked. There's going to be a bunch of drivers on the tail end of the lead lap, and it's going to be a major cluster. The lead lap cars behind the tail end cars and the lap cars on the inside line. Oh, and Benjamin Miles is out of gas right now. Oh, and Alvin Borrego nearly just clobbered him. You can see the 48 is trying to limp. I don't think he's going to make it. With how wide pit road is and how long, I don't even think he's going to make it. Alexander Rose got damaged in the 35. Ramian Fisher, that is a huge lucky break for that 22 team, and that is not what Ember Ross needed to see at all. And whatever was the 55 going around, that was enough for the caution. That really set the factor. Jeffrey Finguy and others, especially the Chasers, did not want to see that, and it says that the leader, Zachary Fitzwater, in the 07. I don't know where he's at. There he is. Well, he was last scored as the leader. But I think as of right now, it's going to be Vince Almore, or it could be Cole Deaver, actually. Hopefully the 48 comes down pit road. There he is. I don't even know if he's going to make pit road, but they were actually shoving his car earlier. Oh, he's got to be quite a ways down, is that DC Solar Chevrolet, and that is a huge blow for Benjamin Miles in car number 48. So we're just going to see real quick if he's going to be able to make it. Bishop if he's going to have to push that car, and he's going to do that right there. Great sign of showmanship. It looks like he's going to make it. Yeah. The 98 is actually pushing the 48 to his stall. That's a good sign of veteranship, and the 48 will get some service. Caution's out, though, for the first time today, or excuse me, second time today. Yes, Cole Deaver, by the way, confirmed as the leader. Let's go take a look at our results, their second caution for today's race. Well, Seth Cole really has not been making friends in this season. First in the Cup Series with the Chase LCQ, and I guess I want to say it was this race, too, where, him and Shelton getting involved. And here he is. Was not coming down pit road. Benjamin Miles was wanting to come down pit road, and Seth Cole's mind his own business, and Miles just flat out dumped the 55. I don't know what the 48 was thinking right there, but you can see the car is at that point where it's halfway around, and the 35 got involved. That's enough for the yellow to come on out. And again, I don't know what Benjamin Miles was thinking right there, but that was an absolutely ridiculous move. He just flat out dumped Seth Cole. Yeah, there's probably going to be an exchange in the garage after this one. I don't know what the 48 was thinking at all. Caution's out. Let's get back to the green. Well, there you see the leader, and it shows you right there, Cole Deaver. He's leading them down. Out of the race, we can officially say are Dylan Thoreau, Seth Cole, and Alexander Rowe. We already documented about Dylan Thoreau. He blew up. So no chasers are going to be out, but however, still 11 laps down is Scott Roush, 5 laps down is RJ Bishop, and then a bunch of drivers a lap down, and on the tail end of the lead lap, 13 cars actually have a shot to win. Top 10 rundown real quick, because we're about ready to go green, is Cole Deaver, Vince Almorego, Jonathan Zorlin, Cody Lamasecker, Fitzwater, Jonathan Wong, Craig William Carr, Philip Parker, Chandler Caudill, Nathan Stapleton, and the rest of the top 13 Kyle Matthews, Kate Anderson, and Ramy Fisher. Amazed how Kate Anderson with no hood managed to pull off that strategy, and it's worked. But now this is going to be a little bit of a cluster because you got your damaged cars that are here, like Scott Roush and others, and you got your lead lap cards, and you got your cards that are on the tail end, and one fell for the win there. So this is going to be interesting there. Morego led that lap at the line. Oh my goodness, and these guys are hoping for the caution. It wasn't going to happen. Oh man, they're hoping that yellow comes out, especially the drivers who are way ahead of those leaders. And Sheer really get held up and almost getting dumped right there. Almarego nearly going into Fitzwater, who did not lead that lap actually. That was John Thorland that led that lap. Oh, Limber Ross nearly got into Andres Baranowskis. That was close, and we're nearing 10 laps to go. Baranowskis in the wall. Look where the leader is. Almarego took the lead from Jonathan Zorlin. Trying to pass Brett Pritchard and Ember Ross, put them a lap down. Now trying to put down William Flickinger and William Brock. They're just lapping cars one at a time. They don't care. They don't care who's in front of them. You're getting lapped one way or another. And look at this. Philip Parker working on the inside line. Up to second. Patrick Smith now lapped down. Manuel Hartnett. Connor Meyer. Now Zach Flickinger. And next to me is Justin Zeidel. Looks like we're going to be calmer now than we were a couple laps before. And I thought Parker was going to battle for the lead. Yes, he is. He's trying to at least. He's going to do it. Battle for the lead. Here comes Parker and Almarego. Oh, my mistake. I thought they were lead. Oh, it says Cody Lamas is lead. Where's the 5? Oh, my goodness. He's way ahead of these guys. Zachary Fitzwater's in second. My apologies, folks. I thought that was the leaders there. Jonathan Wong in third. I can't even tell who's a lap car who's not a lap car. Deepest apologies. And leading this pack, keep in mind, is Charles Sanford, now Ryan Acosta. But you can see these lead lap cars like Zachary Fitzwater, who just led that lap. Just about all these guys are now a lap down. Acosta, who's dead last in the chase points, he needs his caution horribly bad, especially with how many laps to go. He needs every point he can. 8 to go. Cars are scraping the wall, I just heard. That's Benjamin Miles in the 48. He's going to hold up Jonathan Zorlin in the 00. Wow, that was bad right there for the 00 team. Ramy Fisher, only in the 10th. Still going to be a good run, but guarantee they're going to want more. Jonathan Wong now passing Ryan Acosta, and literally this entire pack, who was in the tail end of the lead lap, has all been lapped down. You were seeing it, folks. 13 cars now on the lead lap, or actually 12 cars now. Actually, let me look here. Actually, oh my bad. 11 or 12 cars are on the lead lap. It may approach Kate Anderson very soon in 3. I doubt it, but possibility. And now they're starting to pass Almarego and Wong, trying to get their lap back. First is Qualls, then R.J. Bishop. Now Chandler Caudill trying to work his way underneath Fitzwater, who's trying to battle for the lead in the middle. 5 laps to go when we cross the line. Fitzwater leading them down. Now Fitzwater said you had your fun, now you're back a lap down. Here comes the trigger car, Kev Shearer. The first few drivers that's on the lap down column. Man, these leaders are having major difficulty trying to get around whoever they can pass because of the fact that there's so many cars not even on the lead lap there. Ace Rogers and hard to make contact. They keep it together at least for now. And Fitzwater going for the lead. I do not know who led the most laps there. It's kind of hard to say. but I don't think it's Ramian Fisher. I do not think it is. Second, I thought these drivers would come back down pit road. Fitzwater still leading them down. He has not won a race this season since Daytona. Still been a good season for that 07. They remain consistent, and now they're here in the chase trying to win their second race of the season. I believe this would be their third career Xfinity win. And here comes William Carter for the lead. He's on the lead lap, keep in mind. He's looking for his first career win. Now Shearer, not a lap down. Smith, he's not a lap down anymore. Kyle Matthews in the 62, he's on the lead lap. He's bound for second now. Two laps to go. White flag when they cross the line. William Carter in the race of his life. And Matthews is going to get the lead. Kyle Matthews out in front here at DC. White flag when we cross the line for the final time this season. 1 to go. Closest car behind is William Carter. He looks like he's in good hands. Even if he goes to the outside line, I think that's all she wrote for that 62 team. They're going to go in the high line. Here comes Sicoli. Here comes Bishop. It ain't going to be enough. It wouldn't even matter. Coming off of turn 3 and turn number 4, Kyle Matthews took advantage of those pit stops, and he's going to win at DC. What a big win that is for Kyle Matthews. And Ramian Fisher snuck up into the 4th position, where Zorlin is the top chaser, and Ramian Fisher once again defying the odds. Unbelievable. Ramian Fisher. Nothing is seeming to slow down that 22 team. That's big right there. But Kyle Matthews will pick up a win for the second time. I believe this is his second career, or not second win, next second career win. That is second Xfinity Series win this season. It could be. As you see, drivers are coming down pit road and all that. Congrats to Kyle Matthews on the victory. Craig William Carter will come away second. Third, Jonathan Zorlin. He barely edged out Ramian Fisher for that top chaser spot. So Jonathan Zorlin, if my memory serves me correctly, will get 15 points together. And I believe 14 points will go to Ramian Fisher unless he was one who led the most laps altogether for everybody. But we can at least confirm 14 for Fisher. 13 will go to Fitzwater for getting the extra bonus point for leading the lap. So technically 14 Zorlin, 13 Fisher, 12 Fitzwater. 11 would go to Nathan Stapleton. Wow, and a good run again. But was behind the 22 this race again, and it wouldn't be too big of a blow, but, every point's going to matter, so tough break right there. Here's the rest of your finishing results here. 12 cars finished on the lead lap. Everyone else either a lap down or out of the race. Roush and Bishop, they got around Rowe, Cole, and Thoreau, but however, they still finished in the rear of the chase field there. Notice too, Sampras 3 laps down, and some drivers like Baranowskis, William Brock, Emma Ross, Zach Flickinger were all 2 laps down. So tough break right there. That'll be it from DC for the Xfinity Series. This is your boy D Young signing off, and we will see you guys later for the Cup race. I'll be here tomorrow. Till then, goodbye, everybody.